Hey guys, so welcome back to another vlog. So I've just landed here at Brisbane Airport from Auckland. So now I'm connecting for a domestic flight from Brisbane to Melbourne. So yeah, I've checked in and have my luggage sent through from the international terminal. So all I gotta do now is to just walk through the security and into the lounge. All right, let's go along with me.
Before we continue, let me welcome any of you who is new to the channel. My name is David and I have a deep passion for aviation and travel. With an eye for the sky and a love for flights and airlines, I aim to bring you only the most honest and straight to the point trip reports. Each week I share new travel vlogs featuring flights, hotels and destinations around the world. If you enjoy my work, please subscribe so you won't miss any new uploads. And feel free to follow my social media pages below to stay up to date. This epic journey with Qantas will begin now. So today we're flying on the Qantas Link Airbus A220-300 in business class. I have just arrived from Auckland on the Airbus A330-200, also in business class. That video review was released last week and I also put a link to it down below if you're interested. International to domestic transfer at Brisbane Airport is quite simple with well-marked counters to drop off your luggage. There is also a free shuttle bus taking you between the terminal buildings. The bus ride is comfortable, it runs every 15 minutes and will drop you right in front of the Qantas departure area. The terminal is currently undergoing a renovation and expansion in preparation for Brisbane Olympics 2032, so I can imagine it can get really crowded during peak times. Even at 8 PM on a weeknight like my flight, it took more than 15 minutes to clear security. At Brisbane Airport, all of Qantas lounges are located inside a lounge precinct. It's a precinct because there are actually two lounges inside. The first lounge is the Qantas Club, which is the paid lounge program. The lounge is light, bright and spacious, with extensive use of timber, indirect lighting and greenery creating an inviting atmosphere. I only took a quick look inside the lounge because our main objective today is of course the business lounge. Without the use of premium entry, the business lounge is tucked inside the precinct. It has its own entrance and a desk for staff to monitor entry. But at this time of the day, it seems like a free pass for anyone inside the precinct to access the business side. The Qantas Domestic Business Lounge, despite being 6 years since the last renovation, still ranks among the most modern in the airline's local network. As you would expect, the Brisbane Business Lounge offers a solid variety of seating zones, catering to work, dining and relaxing. With space for up to 350 guests, it's not overly busy during my visit. The lounge opened 1 hour before the first Qantas flight each day and closing when the last flight is called for boarding. From noon onwards, the bar offers a broad selection of beer, wine and spirits. You can also order barista coffee at any time during the day or evening. Every seat here provides access to both AC and USB powers, which is very handy. The lounge features two dining options, the oven, which offers an array of pre-plated meals, and a buffet. During my visit, the menu included a beef curry, white steamed rice, green leaf salad, sweet treats, and the makings of a toasted sandwich. While the presentation left a bit to be desired, the food was still tasty. Conveniently located, the shower facilities are clean and modern. Towels and a selection of toiletries are provided for those needing to freshen up before their flight. Overall, I think the Brisbane Business Lounge is a solid addition to the Qantas Domestic Lounge network, and even 6 years after opening, it surely surpasses its Sydney counterpart in quality. Despite the common expectations of wear and tear after such a long time, I was pleasantly surprised to find the lounges in a good condition. Alright, let's now get on board. Our flight today is operated by Qantas Link, a wholly owned regional arm of Qantas, but the service standard should remain the same regardless of the branding. Qantas does group boarding with business class passengers in Group 1. Our flight today is operated by a 2-year-old Qantas Link Airbus A220-300 with registration Victor Hotel X-Ray 4 Alpha. The plane is configured with 10 business class recliner seats in a 2-2 configuration across 3 rows. These seats are the latest iterations of Qantas domestic fleet and are very modern. Let me now quickly show you the seat close-up. Firstly, for comfort, there is a 4-way adjustable headrest. However, compared to the old-style seat on the 737, there is way less padding and hence it's less comfortable. On the side are 2 buttons to control the recline and to raise the thigh support. Together with a leg rest, it makes for a pretty comfortable sitting position. Continuing with the high-tech features of the seat, there is a wireless charger as well as 2 USB-C and 2 USB-A charging ports. USB-C also supports 60-watt fast charging. You may also notice that there is no backseat entertainment screen, and that is correct. Entertainment is now BYO device with the plane equipped with internet Wi-Fi and streaming entertainment capability. The seat pitch is 57 inches or 94 centimeters. Overall, I think the seat is modern, has nice text features, but it's less comfortable than the old armchair style seat on the 737. I recently reviewed the 737 business class offering as well, so if you're interested to see how that compares to this one, please check out that video. It's a nighttime departure, but nonetheless, the city lights are still pretty spectacular, so enjoy the takeoff. The aircraft makes full use of its LED mood lighting and the glow is quite nice. I have an 11-inch iPad and this is how it fits into the bracket. By the way, the internet Wi-Fi speed is pretty decent as well. However, my experience might be isolated, but I find the connection to be more stable on the 737. The tray table is located in the armrest, and when fully open, the table rests on both of the armrests, creating a very stable and sturdy surface. It can also be moved back and forth for your most comfortable position. There is also another flip out where you can put your phone if you like watching from that angle instead. For our flight today, a full dinner will be served after takeoff. For dinner, I went with the fried rice with prawn and chorizo sausage, sourdough bread and butter, as well as a cupcake for dessert. A full drink list including red and white wine as well as soft drinks is available. Being business class, proper tableware is also provided. The fried rice was absolutely phenomenal. The rice was soft and full of flavor. The prawn and chorizo was seasoned very nice. It was a very solid option. Onboard amenities include a lavatory dedicated for business class passengers. It is bright, clean, and surprisingly spacious, especially considering how the A220 is a much smaller aircraft. As we approach Melbourne, let's conclude this report right now. So today's journey started with a smooth transfer at Brisbane Airport, where I had the chance to spend some time in the Qantas Domestic Business Lounge. Even though it's been 6 years since the last renovation, the lounge still feels very modern and inviting, with plenty of seating, barista coffee, and a good mix of food and drinks. It's a comfortable space to recharge before a flight. From there, it was time to board the near brand new Qantas Link Airbus A330. The aircraft impressed with its modern seat features like wireless charging, multiple USB ports, and fast Wi-Fi, although the padding was a little firmer compared to the older recliner seats. Service on board was excellent, and the food dinner offering, especially that prawn and chorizo fried rice, was a real highlight for a domestic flight. All in all, a great lounge, a fresh and modern aircraft, and attentive service made this a memorable domestic business class experience. With Qantas rolling out more of these modern aircraft, the future of short-haul travel in Australia looks very promising indeed. Let's enjoy the approach and landing into Melbourne. With that, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for watching to the end. I will see you next week with another exciting adventure. Please also click the subscribe button as to not miss our mainly weekly upload. Happy flying and safe travel as always. Bye bye.